episode 42. You fucking cocksucker there. Episode 42 of the Sayin Show with Tucson Werler, Justin LaFurrier. That's not my name. I was just thinking about texting that guy. Or as I like to call him, Griffin LaFoot. Justin Werley is who you're listening to as I fuck up the intro to my own goddamn show. How does one forget their name? Just 32 years young. And I'm losing my shit. I can't text people. My phone just wants to have that little green bar go across the top underneath the person's name that you're texting, and then fucking take 8 years to go all the way across and then go, message failed to send. The message was gonna send, but then it failed. Fuck you, phone. How about that? Catch me outside, phone. How about that? Bet they got phones outside. Catch me outside, phone. How about that? Catch me outside. Pretty sure they got phones outside. Anyway, this is episode 42. I just got done recording a new song parody. That's right, people. By the way, sip of beer for the song parody working man. Another sip of beer, as I fucking let this sit here way too long and it's now room temperature. Another sip of beer for... Do you hear that? You hear that? You hear that? I think that's my phone. Yeah, the closer it gets, it does that. Now it's not doing it. I'll set it over yonder so we don't have that on the show all goddamn fuck day. This second sip of beer, which I'll now make a third. Practicing our counting today on the I'm Just Saying show. Is for being a... antisocial fucking shithead. Yesterday, I had the great opportunity to go out to the Pretzel and Beer Festival on Penn Avenue with David Fine, the great broadcaster for our very own Reading Royals here in Reading, Pennsylvania, as well as our coach and a couple of friends that he had in town. He invited me to go out, and I made up a lie. Said, well, I actually blamed my fiance. Yeah, that's right, Amelia, I blamed you. I didn't tell you that. But I blamed you. I said we already had plans, and then I forgot about them, and you said that I don't listen when you say things, which has been a real conversation that you and I have had, but it wasn't this weekend. You had your own thing going on. I absolutely had no plans and should have went out. But why didn't I? Because I'm a depressing, self-loathing, drinking piece of shit that would rather lay around and just fucking, and I'm gonna sound way smarter than ever. Envelop myself. That's just a fancy way of saying envelope, but smart people call it enveloping. At least that's what we're gonna go with here. Just smother myself in depression and my own fucking bullshit. So I stay home. That's right, Amelia. Everybody thinks you're the reason I didn't go out. Everybody! And I'm keeping it that way. Anyway. Yeah. So I just stayed home and wallowed in my own fucking mental bullshit. I'll tell you what. The brain is a hell of a thing. One day I'll understand it. I understand it now. That's the worst part. The worst part of because I'm not doing, and first of all, just so everybody knows, I'm not doing this whole, I'm going to post my feelings and I'm just going to post on Facebook, please don't talk to me today. I'm signing out of life for today. Nobody comment, please. And all, I secretly would be 500 comments. What's wrong? What's going on? No, that is not this. I'm just venting. Can I vent? It's my show. I should be able to vent. You don't get to tell me what to do as I point to the imaginary nobody person that's across this desk from me in my spare room. The only thing I see is a fucking teddy bear that I bought Amelia for Valentine's Day 7 years ago on an ironing board. That's who I'm yelling at. And for some reason, a stuffed owl. I don't know where that came from. goddamn stuffed owl in my closet. But anyway, all I'm saying is it's amazing how the brain works. I know what I'm doing. I know that I'm being a self-destructive fucking douchebag. But yet at the same time, I do nothing to fix it because somehow I enjoy that a little. I enjoy the not enjoying of things. Does that make any sense? Does that tell you what kind of person you people are listening to? I enjoy the horribleness, and it's not even horribleness. There's nothing really that bad going on. But you just make it worse to feel worse. It's like the story I told when I was a younger man, where I would get broken up with or end a relationship, and I'd listen to songs I deliberately knew would make it hurt more. The Elena Jarrett thing, where I'd play Angel next to my bed, or that was a burp, or What It Takes by Aerosmith, or any of those sad songs, because it would make it hurt more. I would do that to myself. Why? I have no idea. Maybe I enjoy the shittiness. Somehow, subconsciously, I enjoy the feeling of emotional whatever. I don't know. But maybe that's why 90% of the time I show no emotion whatsoever. And then, I go into my fucking hole, not my ass. I go into a hole and just let it all fucking eat away at me. And then I come back out and we start over and I'm good for another little while and then I go back down into the fucking shit. So yeah, I don't know where I was going with that, but that's been my weekend. And I worked on Saturday. I went to the gym after work on Saturday because I had 2 days off before that. I thought I fucked up my knee as the old man I am. Old man I am, man I am, man I sam, man I will eat eggs and red ham. Green eggs and ham. Yeah, that's not red eggs and ham. Not eggs and red ham. Well, ham is red. What are we talking about? I don't know. Anyway, I recorded a new song parody today. Well, it's not new, but it's new to me. It's not new to me. It's new to you. I did a Twisted Sister song parody, and it came out shitty the first time I did it. So I redid it today, a little less shitty. It's not the greatest quality. It's not horrible, but it's not a scabby pecker quality, if you will. It's not a, I suck your cock and balls all night. Oh, wait, what is it? You suck my cock and balls all night. I lick my taint every day. You. Yeah, it's not that quality. It's not diarrhea. Lord, I have to drive a long, long way. Yeah, it's not that. But it is decent. I'm just hoping somebody writes me and says, your voice is beautiful. It really got me through my feelings. Anyway. Yeah, so I did that before I started the show. As I sit here and fucking bitch. I've been getting some back and forths here with the one Tate Hammer. He wants to do the show again, so I'm going to probably have to drive to his place and set up and do a show when we have a free weekend. This weekend was free, but again, I decided to be self-destructive and antisocial and a piece of fucking shit. So I didn't do anything this weekend. But I got to get my stuff out to him. I've been in touch with Saucony again. That's right. Last year we were supposed to have Saucony Creek Brewery. A remote podcast from their place, and the original date fell through, so I'm making that up. But yes, I could have went out with some Royals royalty last night, and I decided to stay at home and self-loathe. Self-loathe. Sounds like jerking off. Not the same. Not the same. Doesn't feel as good. Hurts the same. It hurts the same. You feel the same shame at the end of it. But anyway. All right. What do we got going on? What happened to me? Oh, yeah, I wanted to tell you how I thought I fucked my knee up. So, you know how a cat, when it's, we call it's crazies, it will run around the house at 100 miles a fucking hour and get all fluffy like its tail and all its hair like sticks up and it runs around for no reason. Ours was doing that. And that, to me, that with our cat signals that it wants to play. Like it needs to get some energy out. So what we have in my house is a panther, a black panther. The Black Panther, yes, this Black Panther stands by voting booths and intimidates people. Does not do that. It's not able. It's an inanimate object. But it's a panther, and it's African American. And we call it Leroy. That's not true. It doesn't have a name. We take this panther, and we basically use it to fight the cat. The cat will pull... Basically, if you watch MMA, it'll pull guard. Our cat is a 6th degree black belt in feline jiu-jitsu. It'll actually pull guard. It'll wrap its 2 front paws around the head of the Black Panther, and then it will use its back legs to kick and scratch the fuck out of said Black Panther. So then I hold it by its tail, and I swing it at the cat, and the cat wrestles with it, and it's a good time for everyone. So I'm laying on the floor, sitting on the floor, whatever you want to call it. Jesus Christ. That was Amelia. I blame Amelia for that. That was what I was doing. So I was sitting on the floor doing that. And as I was getting up, I stepped up with my knee, my surgically repaired right knee, and sharp pain down the inside of my knee. Sharp pain down the inside of my knee, right from the inside of the joint down around to the front. And I thought, well, son of a bitch, that's probably a meniscus. And it was really sharp pain. So I stood up, I tried to loosen it up, and every time I bent my knee, it was a lot of pain. So by the time I went to bed, I had it pretty loosened up. Then I went to bed, and I woke up in the morning. Holy fuck shit. My knee was stiff. I couldn't, bending and straightening was a lot of pain. Walking down steps was a lot of pain. Getting out of the shower was a lot of pain. But then as the day went on, I feel like I loosened it up. I gotta blow my nose, people. Bottom line here. When you're 32 and getting up off the floor helps your meniscus, have any level of pain, you're a piece of shit who probably should get in shape. So I'm going to go blow my nose, and I'll talk to you in a second. You're not even going to know how long. You're not even going to know. Not even going to know. But I'm going to get rid of this. Yep, swallowed it. And we're back. Yeah. So, I guess the only thing to do now is to go to the fucking news. Is there any good news music? Do we have any good news music? The problem with me saying I was going to blow my nose, which was accurate. I went to blow my nose. I waited too long to come back to the show, and I almost have to blow my nose again. It's not that... You know what? Fucking Christ, I gotta pause again! Okay, now we're ready to go. Let's go on to the news. I'm looking for news sounds. I guess I should go on the tubes of you. Speaking of the tubes of you, all you women, after you don't want kids, should get the tubes of you tied. A little soldering iron in there, fucking burn those ends shut, call it a day. Why take it away from the man? You don't want any more kids, you know that. Well, what if you go around and you end up sucking a big black cock? And then we want to move on and have another fucking life. Now we're all fucked up down in a ball sack. I don't know where that came from. But, news, music. Let's see if there's anything that I can start the news with. Is this here with the news with your host, Justin, the Warlord Werley. Hot takes. Yeah, well, I'm probably going to never make a sounder to that, but I'll tell everybody I'm going to. All right. First moon story. Moon story? A news story. Let's talk. All right, we're here with the moon. London Marathon replaces plastic water bottles with edible seaweed pods. That sounds awesome. I love myself a good seaweed pod. You thirsty for some seaweed pod? Seaweed touches your fucking leg and we're grossed out. Yeah, I want to put that in my body. Yeah, okay. This runny fucking nose. Organizers of Sunday's London Marathon made edible seaweed pods available to runners to cut down on plastic water bottles. And then after that, when they were done with the race, they gave them Tide Pods. Because seaweed is in the tide. Okay, horrible joke. Anyway, volunteers handed out more than 30,000 of the edible dildos, or as they call them, OHO, OOHO, OHO, seaweed pods at the fucking something London Station A at mile 23. London-based startup, here we go, Skipping Rocks Lab, the gayest kind of rocks are skipping rocks, by the way, made the pods, which are tasteless and if not consumed, designed to break down within 6 weeks. The pods can be filled with a variety of liquids. Semen, urine, diarrhea. That's what I vote for. Let's have a diarrhea cum pod. Anyway, but the ones provided Sunday were filled with fucking London Sport and electrolyte drink, according to whatever. Organizers said Sunday marked the largest ever trial and followed a successful trial in March. Edible water bottles made their appearance at a half marathon last September in Harrow, a London suburb. Lucy Ashley, winner of the Harrow race, told NBC that told the BBC, told the big black cock, that pods offered the perfect amount of water that you need to take in a race. I love it. These Kenyans. Where's he from? Where's it? Kenya! I was right. First place winner. These Kenyans always win this shit. It's because they're running. They're bred to run. They're bred to run along Kenya for their fucking food. Like, these guys can run like motherfuckers. If the world goes to shit and we no longer have the post office, Kenyans will be our mailmen. I guarantee it. They will make the perfect mailman. It's a great profession. Profession. Anyway. Yeah, so people are eating seaweed cum, shit, tit, African poop pies. Yeah, that's what's happening. I said poop on the podcast. Avengers Endgame spoilers tweeted out by my man, NFL player LaShawn Shady McCoy, ruining everybody's night. This takes me back to a time when The Sixth Sense, that's right, people, stay on topic. The Sixth Sense was out in theaters, and I texted a buddy of mine who was taking his then girlfriend. I think I think they are married now, and he was taking her to the movies, so go see The Sixth Sense. And he was pissing me off over something. Like he was annoying me. He was annoying the shit out of me for something. And I just texted him, he's dead. Have fun at the movies. He's dead. I just ruined the whole fucking thing for him. Spoiler: Bruce Willis is dead in that movie. So he apparently tweeted some shit. Buffalo Bills running back LaShawn Shady McCoy didn't care about spoiling the end of Avengers Endgame. Hey, I'm assuming they're going to tell me what he tweeted here. So if you don't want a spoiler, don't listen. Or fast forward. Listen all the time. Absolutely listen. But fast forward. The NFL player was tweeting. Who says he was tweeting? Nobody knows he was tweeting. What was he tweeting about? Why is everybody reading his tweets? Anyway, the NFL player was slammed by social media users. People are users. After he divulged information from the highly anticipated Marvel's movie. Okay, we get it. Don't need another fucking goddamn director, fucking screenwriter. What did he say? McCoy disregarded the message. Oh, what message? They even created a hashtag, don't spoil the endgame. Okay, so the people that made the movie created a hashtag to not spoil the endgame. McCoy disregarded the message and tweeted about his disappointment that Iron Man, played by Robert Downey Jr., died instead of Captain America, played by Chris Evans. Worst day ever. Me and Lil Shady are hurt. I guess that's his kid. They killed Iron Man. Take Captain America instead, McCoy tweeted, along with the second post that read, R.I.P. my dog, Tony Stark. McCoy then posted a video to his more than 730,000 Twitter followers explaining why he believed Iron Man's life should have been spared. He's the best one. He's smart, intelligent, cool, rich, and everything. I'm done with the Avengers, McCoy said. Okay, so he came out. It's the second utmost disappointment that I must request the contract termination of LaShawn McCoy of the Buffalo Bills. He recently took to Twitter and spoiled an epic movie over a decade in the making, so many Marvel fans all over the world. LaShawn McCoy is trending because he gave away the spoilers. Okay, well, you know what? Fuck you. How about that? How about that? Fuck you. First of all, if your life and if you didn't go opening weekend, fuck you anyway. Because fuck you. That's how I feel about it. If you got the spoilers off of Twitter, if you don't want to have spoilers, don't go on social media. That's all you have to do. Don't go on social media. God, my nose is running like a goddamn wet vagina in church during my confirmation that I had to put my finger in. Anyway, my phone's ringing. I'll be right back, people. Jesus Christ, can I finish a show? Okay, now let's finish this show. If your life revolves around not getting spoilers for movies, don't go on social media. That's all it takes. Literally, that's all it takes. Don't go on social media, don't watch fucking TV until you go see the movies. I mean, Jesus. The Eagles playoff game 2 years ago, I walked around. I was coaching at a wrestling tournament, and I walked around, didn't look at my fucking phone, didn't look at Facebook, didn't look at Twitter, didn't look on Instagram. I went and picked up chicken wings and walked in to pick up chicken wings in the fucking restaurant with hands over my ears and my head down so I wouldn't see the TVs that were playing. I didn't want to know anything. And I got it spoiled anyway, because as I was walking out, I heard because I had to hold the food as I was walking out, I heard the TV go, and the Philadelphia Eagles move on over the Atlanta Falcons. I'm fucking, I had the whole game DVR'd. But I went home and watched it anyway. Like a man! If you're crying about spoilers, it's your own fucking fault. That's how I feel about it. Participants in AOC's fun run didn't know they were donating to her campaign. Aww. Well, they should have probably known that. The OAC held a 5K in Queens Saturday that she built as a family fun run supporting U.S. Congresswoman Green New Deal on the Saturday following Earth Day. But many of the 400 runners didn't realize that their $30 registration fees were going directly into the lawmakers' campaign coffers. We're getting together for our own health, for our planet's health, and to fight for the Green New Deal together. The freshman Democrat. Is that what people are doing today? Whenever it's their first year of something, they're calling it their freshman year. It's my freshman year on the job. No, it's your first year. You were a freshman when you were in high school and in college. Now in real world, in life, you're just there. It is your first year. You're not a freshman. I'm a freshman. I'm a freshman at Apple. No, you're not. You're a fucking employee. And it is your first year. You're new. You're in your fucking, what the hell is it? Your goddamn period of time where you can get fired for licking the wrong stamp. Your fucking trial period. Whatever the hell it is. Probationary. That's what I'm looking for. That's what you are. You're not a freshman. You're no longer in school. I don't know why that annoys me so much. I probably need to calm down. Environmentally conscious supporters who jog through Astoria Park alongside a beaming, strolling AOC believed their money was going to help save the planet. It's going to help raise awareness and educate people, a female runner told the Post. I think it's really for this particular new Green Deal. Okay, no question. Okay. But the fine print on the third event-related website revealed the truth. Registration fees are contributions to AOC for Congress, reads the legal disclosure on the AOC5K.com, which lists the Federal Election Commission rules that donors must follow. It was a campaign fundraiser. The spokesman, Corbin Trent, said, Corbin Trent. I'm Corbin Trent. Boy, if he doesn't sound like a fucking tightwad. Fucking get diamonds out of that guy's ass. Sure. Anyway, even as kids as young as 3 became unknowing political donors. Oh, well, I'm not going to fucking go that far. They're running a fucking race. If they're trying to support the Green New Deal, they support her. So could they really be that upset? Probably not. They would have donated to her anyway. They don't give a fuck. They obviously like this woman. They wouldn't be running in her 5K if they didn't. Fox, I think you reach sometimes. I like you. I like you, Fox News, but you reached a little bit there. Person of interest in 5 deaths is shot and captured in Tennessee. He looks like a waterhead. No offense to the waterheads out there who don't even know they're waterheads. 25-year-old man named as a person of interest is in connection to 5 bodies found in 2 homes there. All right. Well, he fucking killed 5 people and they found him. Doesn't matter. Does not matter. None of this fucking matters. Warren Buffett did not die. Warren Buffett's diet still includes 5 cans of Coke, McDonald's, and Dairy Queen. Well, he's the richest man in the fucking world. At 88 years old, Warren Buffett's infamous all-junk food diet hasn't slowed him down one bit. The billionaire admitted in an hour-long interview with Financial Times that he still gulps down 5 cans of Coca-Cola a day, eats McDonald's chicken nuggets at least 3 times a week, and loves Dairy Queen ice cream for dessert. I'm not bothered by the thought of my death, Buffett told Financial Times, noting that despite his age and poor eating habits, he still jumps out of bed every morning to go to work and has no plans on retiring anytime soon. Buffett, whose company Berkshire Hathaway, that was not a fart, that was my chair, if I could. Of course, whenever you have a sound that you make that sounds like a fart, and you try to tell people that, well, I didn't fart, that was this, you can never remake that sound. I don't know, whatever. Anyway, can't do it. Owns more than $16 billion worth of Coca-Cola shares, estimates that 1/4 of his daily calories come from his soda addiction. His soda. He's drinking the cherry Coke there. I'm 1/4 Coca-Cola, Buffett said. Fortune 2000. I eat 2,700 calories a day. If I eat 2,700 calories a day, 1/4 of that is Coca-Cola. I drink at least 5 12-ounce servings. I do it every day. Buffett said he typically has 3 Cokes during the day and 2 at night, and occasionally treats himself to a cherry Coke. As for his favorite snack, with a nice Coke, Buffett admits he loves to snack on Utz potato sticks. Not a bad idea there, Buffett. I like the old Utz. The old Utz. You gotta have a little Utz in your diet. Another one of Buffett's diet pitfalls is his love for lots of salt. I am just like Warren Buffett. That's what I'm coming to know. If I just had the money, I'd be the same guy. I don't like Coke, actually. I'm a Pepsi guy. Yeah, that's right. Fuck off, assholes. I'm Pepsi. Wells Fargo CEO John Stump. That's right. Stumpf. Stump. Sounds like a fart last name. Stump. You ever have one of those fart, like sweatpant farts? Anyway, So Bloomberg that in 2014. When the food comes, Warren grabs a salt shaker with his left hand, one in his right, and it's a snowstorm. Yeah, I love salt too. I checked the I can't pronounce a word. I checked the actuarial tables. The lowest death rate is among 6-year-olds. So I decided to eat like a 6-year-old. That's the safest course I can take. According to Bloomberg's billionaire index, Buffett is the fourth richest man in the world with a net worth of $87.3 billion. Yeah, I wouldn't worry about dying either, Warren. Have a great life eating your fucking chicken nuggets. That's all I gotta say. And all I gotta say is follow this show on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. We're now on iTunes, so anywhere you can find podcasts, you can find us on there. Stitcher, Podbean, Spotify. I think we're on Spotify. I think so. Well, I don't know. We might be. I don't know. Look it up. You let me know. You let me know where I am. And look forward to future episodes with Tatum Hammer, David Fine, Saucony Crick. And we'll see you all here, or we'll hear you all here next week. We'll be doing the same show, same place, same time, released every Sunday, fucking, whether it's midnight Sunday, whether it's 7 a.m. Sunday, we are here every week for you. No fucking cancellations, no weeks off. We do a show here every week and put it out for my loyal fucking listeners. So thank you for listening. Follow us on Minds. I'm not on Gab anymore. I'm on Gab, but I'm not really on Gab, you know what I'm saying? Facebook, all that shit. The I'm Just Saying show. Thanks for listening. Here's the new song parody, She Had a Cock, by yours truly. I'm just saying. She had a cock. She had a cock. She had a cock. She had a cock. Wanted sex today, but all she wants to say to me time and time again, she says no. Out of nowhere, she took off all the clothes and looked me right in the eyes. She said, let's go. Go. In a split second, I was running for the door. She had a secret that she kept from me. She had a cock. 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 She had a That young lady had a schmeckle down there. A little drip in the pants. Very enlarged clitoris.
I'm just saying, don't get upset. Let's get to the bottom of it. I'm just saying, don't you take it personally. I'm just saying.